Boom, 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 boom. Okay, listen, if you're a nerd, if you're not a nerd, I don't know. And also, shout out to that show. Shout out to that show. Growing up, one of my favorite TV shows. Anyways, all right. So hey, howdy, hey, welcome to your reviewing RuPaul's episode 6. So if that sounds good to you, make sure to hit that like button, share, comment down below, share this video, and hit that subscribe button. Become part of the Amateur community. Ding! You can also follow media platforms at Amateur all platforms. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I do just want to put out a disclaimer before I get into this episode. Right now the world is in a very, very, very place. Let's just I am tired of this winter. I am tired of, if you will, abolish it, get rid of it. No more frozen water. We don't need it, right? I just want the melted water. It's really scary out there. So be safe. If you can, if you're in the States, you know, I'm there with you. North Carolina, I mean, not much is going on here right now, which is lucky. But my heart, my everything goes out to all of the protesters out there. We are in a scary time. So I want, especially on the internet, because sometimes it can feel over. I've been in a little bit of an over lately, so I'm trying to put out some positivity on the channel. So yeah, also do not send hate to any of the queens mentioned in these videos. You know, because that's not what these videos are meant for. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm sorry that took longer than I needed for the disclaimer, but I wanted to put that out because I feel like I haven't said anything on my platform. And I want to make sure I am using my platform to speak up. If you do have a platform, granted your platform, but you should use it. And I have something, so I'm gonna use it. Anyways, fuck that. And yeah, we're gonna get into it. Alright, episode starts out with the queens coming back in the workroom after the lip sync between Juicy and Mia. I don't know why I had brain fart. They both had a win. It was a double win. Again, I still say, I said this in my last week's review, and I'm going to continue to say this. You have the money, give them both $5,000. They don't need to split it. Give them both $5,000. Y'all have the money. Anyways, that's my hot take. Again, Sierra was put in the bottom of group. So she will be having to lip sync this week against whoever is in the bottom this week. They are congratulating Mia and Juicy. Mia and Juicy because they just won the challenge and won the lip sync and tied, and it was great. It's a Florida girl week for sure. So we are getting into it. We get to Sierra talking about how she's a little disappointed. She understands that not everyone loved her talent, but she's feeling a little bit like, I had all of these alliances, the glam group didn't stick up for me. I'm feeling a little lost. And you know, we'll get into it this week because the ratings were all over a mess this week. I think that's ultimately why the person who ended up in the bottom ended up in the bottom. We'll get into it. But Sierra is feeling, she wants to make sure that she's putting someone who she can beat in a lip sync in the bottom with her. So trying to be strategic, which again is smart, especially to try to put something together to try to make sure you're at least have an opportunity to stay. Again, smart. So we'll get into that later because there's a whole moment where they're trying to, and it is what it is. New day in the workroom. They're at the table. Sierra, yeah, Athena. They're talking. I don't know. Rule number 39. Rule number 39. Sure. RuPaul comes in and tells them that they're going to be doing talent part 2. And they're voting. So last week are now coming together to try to strategize together about how they are all going to vote. A lot of people are coming in this week with a lot of alliances from the previous week. So they are trying to be strategic while also I feel like this week was a little bit more messy. Again, we'll get into it in terms of the actual rankings. But it's interesting. It's going to be an interesting group. And while there wants Discord in the bottom, hey, I want Discord in the bottom to beat Discord in the lip sync instead, which is a clever strategy. However, when you were trying to talk to multiple queens and you aren't really all in an alliance together, you're not really going to be able to get your point across. And then also they're probably just going to go back and report back to Discord, which we will see later in the episode. At least 2 queens came up to Discord and told her, hey, Sierra wants you in the bottom, so watch out. 2 queens came up to Discord and told her the tea. Like, you're trying to be strategic. I get it, Sierra, but now everyone is telling your tea to Discord. I don't know. They're trying to be strategic. See, now we get Juicy coming over to a whole bunch of queens. Juicy's a little bit messy. Juicy obviously is going to support Athena, but she also likes Jane. She's trying. I think Juicy is trying to be friends with everybody a little bit. Juicy is playing a very social game, which in Drag Race, it doesn't really do much. I mean, it's not like every week is Radio Queen, you know? But she's trying to be social. Sure. All right. And then over here, we get Juicy telling Discord already that, hey, Sierra wants to put you in the bottom, so watch out and perform. Like, she's already telling her. So, 2 minutes of the show at least, Discord already knows. So, I do think that it's already come out that Sierra wants Discord in the bottom. Again, smart decision. I mean, I don't think Discord would have been able to do Toxic very well. I don't. But hey, neither was Sierra. We'll get to that later. Again, you're trying to be strategic, but at some point, there are too many queens around, and then everything's going to come out, and then there's no point. Kenya and Mia are talking because they have a strong alliance. Kenya voted Mia number 1, so she's saying Mia's going to vote her number 1, which, spoiler alert, Mia does vote Kenya number 1, which ultimately I think is what, helped keep Kenya out of the bottom. We'll get to the performances and everything later. I do think that is what helped her stay out of the bottom. Nini is talking to people. It is what it is. There's a lot of conversations, a lot of strategy trying to happen, and yeah, that was a big part of this episode. The rest of a lot of it was filler. We'll get to it. Yeah, right here, Michelle comes in to talk to the queens. This was them trying to fill time. That's all this was. The only thing important to me that came out of this was Michelle telling Kenya, hey, you didn't know the lyrics when you lip synced. Which, why would you tell her this right as she's about to go outside and perform for Michelle, you made me mad. Michelle made me mad. I think Michelle got in Kenya's head and stressed her out, which we'll talk about later when Kenya's performance, because the song is bop. The performance is alright, but the song is a bop. Again, Michelle calls out Kenya and being like, "Hey, you didn't know the words," as she's about to go outside and out and lip sync in front of her. That's crazy. That's crazy. And it stresses Kenya out a little bit, and I get it. All right, we're getting to the main stage. RuPaul's look, fab. On this channel, we do fab or drop. I didn't say that earlier. Yes, RuPaul looks fab. I love that she has her leg out. I love the makeup. The hair, I'm not crazy about. But the outfit's nice. I think it's nice. She looks kind of like a Greek column. A little bit of a Greek column. Sure. I think she was inspired by Athena. Get it? Because Athena is Greek. Anyways. And that's like a big portion of her drag is, oh, I'm Greek. Michelle, you look nice. Fab. I think Michelle looks very nice. I love the makeup, love the hair. The outfit's nice. It's very cohesive, very solid, very good look. Looks good. The Ross, the blouse is cute. Sure. Fab. And Amy Taylor from Emil and the Sniffies, I think. Amy Taylor. Amy Taylor. She was fun. I don't really have much to say about her. I think we've had some cool guest judges this season. I think she was cool. Yeah. Sure. All right. Category is shake, shake, shake. Up first, we have Mikey Meeks. When she said she had thigh highs, that annoyed me a little bit because these are not thigh highs. When I think thigh highs, they need to go up to the thigh, and these do not go up to the thigh. So don't call these thigh highs. But the outfit is fine. It's very rainbow. Very much a pride outfit. I could see this out on the streets for a pride for sure. The outfit, sure, not my favorite. I'll give it a fab, but it's definitely not my favorite. Overall, I was not impressed by a lot of these runways this week. Like the runway I like the category, but the runways kind of suck this week. No shade. Up next, we have Athena Dion. It's nice. I didn't necessarily think it gave shake, shake, shake. I don't think the eyes really shook. I mean, they moved, sure, but I wouldn't necessarily give it shake, shake, shake. But I like it. I like all of the blue. I love the eyes. It's very a common motif, if you will, for Athena, and I think that was a very smart move. Outfit's fine. It's not my favorite thing, but she looks nice. I'll give it a fab. Yeah. Not my favorite. Up next, Kenya Pleaser. I love Kenya. Love Kenya. Why wasn't this a dress? If this was a dress, gag. As a bodysuit, it's fine. I love it from the neck up. Like, makeup is gorgeous. Hair is stunning. Love the butterflies. Don't love that it's a bodysuit. I wish it was a dress with more butterflies going down. With more butterflies going down the bottom dress with the skirt. I think that would have been gaggy. And I feel like it just wasn't big enough, if that makes sense. Like, I want more. And the outfit was nice. It's not my favorite. I'll give it a fab. Feeling generous. Like, the mug is gorgeous. And the hair is very, very nice. Yeah. Up next, we have Jane Don't. I will give this one of my favorites of the night. I thought this was very, very, very nice. I love the hat. Love The colors, love the silhouette. Very, very, very nice by Jane. One of my favorites of the night. Yes. Fab, 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 fab. Up next, Discord Adams. I love the concept. Love the concept. You could not walk for shit in this Discord. You could not walk for shit. Also, I don't think there's enough stuff shaking. The category of shake, shake, shake. I want more shaking. I'll give it a fab. Again, it's a low fab. It's a very low fab for me. I love the concept. I think it's cool. Can't walk for it. Can't walk in it. Cannot walk in it. Up next, we have Mia Starr with VHS tape. I feel like we've seen this so many times. No shade. I feel like we have seen this outfit before on the show so many times, and it gives me design challenge. It gives me design challenge. It's a category, and I think she looks nice. I'll give it a fab. Again, not my favorite look of the night. Low fab. I feel like we've seen this before. Which, again, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. The more I look at it, the less I like it. This is difficult. I don't love it. But I've given everyone else a fat. Darlene, what the hell was this? I don't understand. I feel like I'm not getting enough reference. I'm tired. This is a drab. I'm sorry. This is a drab. A lot of shaky things. I'll give for that. Yeah. Y'all, this is a bar outfit. Drab. This is a bar outfit. You can go out anywhere on a Friday night and see this in a drag bar. This is a bar outfit. It gives me something didn't come in time and she needed something that she already had. I'm sorry. I love you, Vita Von Teese. I love you. I think you've had some amazing runways. This was not it. You've had some amazing runways. This is not it. I'm so over it. Oh my god. This runway this week. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Nini Coco. Thank you. Maybe I just really like big drag. But I thought this was fierce. This was my favorite look of the night. This and Jane. Yeah. I love the colors, love the mug, love the shape. This is my favorite look of the night. This is my favorite. Ooh. You know what would have been fierce? I don't think she did this, but if she did an orange shoe on the other side, that would have been fierce. Did she? Or is it both pink? I mean, it's fine if they're both. Yeah, they're both pink. I would have gagged if she had an orange shoe. Juicy, we're not there yet. Damn it, I don't like that much. If she had an orange shoe, I thought that would have been gaggy. But it's very nice. I will give this a fab for sure. This was probably my favorite look of the night. Her or Jane, and honestly, yeah, I'm gonna give it to Nini Coco. This was my favorite look of the night. Yep. All right. Juicy. I love you, Juicy. Can we get a titty? Can we get something? I don't like this. I don't like it. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna give this a drab because Juicy's done so much better. I'm getting annoyed with this runway. I feel so negative, and I'm usually trying to be so positive. I just said I was going to end this episode with more positivity, and then this. Sierra Mist. Drab. Drab. I'm sorry. Drab. I'm gonna just let it play. So many runways this week were disappointing. So many runways this week were disappointing. We're gonna get into this talent show because I want to talk about something different. Favorite runway of the week was definitely Nene Coco. All right, talent show. Let's get into it. Up first, we have Mikey Meeks. I thought this was funny. I thought this was really clever. I thought it was well done. I love the story, love the props, love the outfit. I really enjoyed this. I would give this a fab. Honestly, yeah, towards the top for me. Towards the top for me. The rankings were weird this week, y'all. The rankings were really weird. I thought this was a really clever concept. I thought it was well done, well executed. Yeah. I really enjoyed it. Athena Dion. The Greek number was cute. Not my favorite of the night. I would put her more towards the middle. I would not have put her top 2. Which, again, this is where the alliances came in and helped her out. We'll get to the rankings, but, like, y'all, these alliances were messy this week. And Athena got lucky because of her alliances. All right. One of my favorite queens of the season, Kenya Pleaser. The song is a bop. Obviously, she collabed with Ocean Kelly. It's a bop. Everything Ocean Kelly touches is a bop. If you haven't looked up Ocean Kelly, do yourself a favor and look up Ocean Kelly. The song is a bop. And I love the fans. The energy was everything. She did not know the words. She was not lip syncing. And I think Michelle got in her head. And that upset me. Also, it is possible, because they do the lip sync, the performances twice, I believe. It is possible that maybe she had a better performance in the other time, and then they chose to include this one. Because they chose to include the narrative of her not knowing the words. It is possible. We don't know. I wasn't there. Maybe she had a better run later. But I love Kenya, and the song is a bop. So, yeah. All right. Jane was Jane was my favorite performance of the night. Yeah. Jane, I thought, killed it. I think Jane, if Jane had been in group 1, I don't think she would have been in the top. But, yeah, I really love this. I think also if Nene was in group 2, she would have been in the top 2. Y'all, honestly, if the group 2 had been changed up, it would have been different. But Jane was definitely my favorite performance of the night. Discord Adams. It was fine. I thought it was cool that she was doing the all the instruments. She did a flip and it looked really crunchy. Looked very, very, very crunchy. The song is fine. Yeah. I feel shady. All right, I'm gonna do my ranking now. We're gonna get into these critiques and everything, and I'm gonna do my ranking. Rated Queen. Let's do it. All right. So we have 5 queens to rank. Number 1 for me is Jane Don't. Because I liked her runway more too as well. Number 2 for me is Mikey Meeks. I thought her performance was very good, very clever, very, very you can tell she put a lot of thought into it, and I thought that was really fierce. So yeah, for me, Mikey's number 2. For me, number 3 is gonna be Athena. Number 4 would be Kenya, and number 5 is Discord. Yep. Yep. Discord is my bottom. Discord is my bottom. Let me know who you would rank in the bottom. I want to hear from you. Let me know. All right. So they're coming back in. Miss Brew is announcing who wins, who the top two are. Jane is in the top two, correct? And Athena is in the top two. This kind of gagged me. This is where I think alliances played a big role. No shade. I thought Athena did well, but not my favorite of the night by any means. I think alliances played a very, very big role in the rankings this week. And yeah. All right, and they're lip syncing, top two lip syncing to Jerkin by Amel and the Sniffies. Sniffies? Y'all, this edit favored Athena so hard. This edit favored Athena so hard. They kept cutting from Jane over to Athena. And I feel like this edit of the lip sync favored Athena so much. I wanted to see what Jane was doing. I feel like we only really saw what Athena was doing. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think it was a fine lip sync, but I wanted to see what Jane was doing. Yeah. Like, I don't know. I wanted to see more Jane. Hi. RuPaul announces that Athena won. Congratulations. Athena gets $5,000. Sure. And Jane is safe. Yeah. Kenya is announced safe. This is where I think rankings and alliances helped her. The edit was definitely giving, oh, she should have been in the bottom, according to the edit. Not saying in my ranking, but according to the edit. Discord is announced safe, which shocked me. No shade. It did. And then Mikey's in the bottom. What the hell? I don't understand what y'all are doing. This is shady. I did not agree with this. I thought Mikey should have been top two with Jane, and this upset me. Let me know what you thought down below. Like, in my ranking, she would be top two, and for her to be in the bottom, I don't get it. Toxic by Britney Spears is the lip sync song. Y'all, Mikey ate up Sierra. Sierra, your vibe did not match with the song. Mikey, your face and the presence you bring to this performance ate Sierra up. Also, I feel like her outfit, Mikey's outfit, was kind of perfect for Toxic and kind of everything. Love Sierra. Mikey kind of destroyed you. Although wanting into a good lip sync of Toxic season 4 with Jiggly Caliente. And I love that Rue mentioned Jiggly. I love that. Yeah. For me, this was a pretty clear win for Mikey. Let me know what you thought down below. Did you enjoy this lip sync? I want to know. Yeah. Sierra matched the vibe of the song. So, yeah, I love that. Well, Rue is mentioning Jiggly here. And Jiggly did it, mentioning what Jiggly was. R.I.P. Love Jiggly. Mikey is now safe. Sierra has to session away. I'm sad to see Sierra go. I thought she brought a very unique perspective in her. But from what we were getting in the edit, I definitely understand her placement. We weren't seeing a whole lot of Sierra, and the edit was giving her early out, which kind of what happened. She's in fourth queen eliminated of the season. So that brings us to the end of this episode. Let me know what you thought about this challenge down below in the comment section. Do you enjoy this? I want to hear from you. What do you think? It feels messy to me. Yeah, that's about it. I'm going to go ahead and end this review here. Make sure to like this video, share it all over social media, button, become part of the Sandwich Hour community. You can also follow me on my other social media platforms at Sandwich Hour on all platforms. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I will talk to you all later. Have a good rest of your night or day wherever you are. And I will see you all later. Bye. Ding.